दोस्तों गुड मॉर्निंग। आई एम गोइंग टू हैव अ वेरी शॉर्ट वीडियो टुडे। पर इस शॉर्ट वीडियो में मैं आपको बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट बात बताऊंगा। आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू समथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। As you all know that Vladimir Putin has been classified as a criminal by the International Court of Justice. Now this is actually a lot of BS because he is in no way a war criminal. He is the president of Russia. But the Western powers, as usual, they play their game, and keep on using the screwdriver here and there because they got a majority in the international court and they got this verdict issued from the court that Putin is a war criminal, and so it's incumbent on the countries where he visits to arrest him. That's one of the reasons he didn't go to South Africa. But then there are a lot of countries which don't bother about this Anglo-Saxon players, and now I think it's the Americans and the British, including the International Court, UAE, and the welcome he has got there is out of his world. The day he landed, he had an escort of 4 fighter planes, front and back, and the UAE Air Force flew the colors of the Russian flag in the sky. It was a momentous moment. And from there he went to Riyadh, met Prince Salman, and there also he got a real royal welcome. So the Western powers are wondering what the hell's going on. We're saying he's a criminal and you're giving this sort of welcome to Vladimir Putin. Well, gentlemen, just as the Western powers are trying to pressurize India by supporting an international terrorist, Guru Patwan Singh Pannu, and trying to put India in the dock, similarly the Western powers thought they'd have their way, declare Putin a war criminal, and maybe he'd be arrested and put in jail by some country or something like that. Nothing of that's what's going to happen, and it's about time the Western powers realized that the days of gunboat diplomacy, the days of imperialism are over. The days when they had that conference in 1883 in Paris to decide the spoils of Africa, who would get wet, is over. Now, the West has to fight for its survival. It is at its hard pressed in Ukraine, and the Americans now are thinking 10 times whether each country is supporting Ukraine or say bye-bye to Ukraine and tell Zelensky to make peace with Russia. And then they have the bigger danger coming up in Hamas and the battle in the Middle East. So, gentlemen, I'll discuss on that later, but this is basically the visit of Vladimir Putin. He's a man who's a gutsy man. He's a friend of India, and I have all the regard for Vladimir Putin. Though I would repeat, he's not in the same class as Joseph Stalin. Stalin, in my book, is the real Russian leader. Well, all said and done, it's been a successful visit, and Putin is back in Moscow, I believe. And the Western powers have got egg all over their face. Let's see further what happens, gentlemen. A lot of developments going on. It's a fluid situation. I'll close now and say goodbye. If you like my channel, share it with your friends. Subscribe. Come back for more. In the meanwhile, I'll say Jai Hind and glory to India. Goodbye and God bless.